You sometimes will see unusual vehicles in State College on the road, often because the university is here. As an example, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile shows up occasionally in town when that company is interviewing. Over the last 10 days, the meteorology department welcomed its own unusual vehicle to campus, the so-called Doppler on wheels, or DOW for short. From the outside, a Doppler on wheels pretty much lives up to its name, a Doppler radar mounted on a flatbed truck. But unlike conventional Doppler radars, where the radar antenna is inside a weatherproof dome, the antenna for the DOW sits and spins on the back of the truck, unprotected from the elements. A 50-foot-long mast can be raised and lowered from the center of the vehicle for communication purposes, with 4 CB antennas on top. They come in handy when cell phone towers get overloaded or knocked offline by severe weather. Inside the DOW, there's seating for a driver and passenger, and room for maybe 2 more in the back, amidst all the computers and monitoring equipment, though it's a pretty cramped space. The Doppler on wheels comes courtesy of the Center for Severe Weather Research in Boulder, Colorado, led by Dr. Josh Werman, who's been a guest on Weather World before. The center operates 3 DOWs for the National Science Foundation, and researchers can request them for their projects. In fact, the DOWs have been used in more than 30 field projects in the last 20 years, and not just to study severe weather. Last winter, as part of a lake effect snow project, they spent a month to the lee of Lake Ontario, a deployment that comes with its own hazards.
You have to be really careful because it's so cold outside, it's so windy outside when you're right up next to the lake studying these storms. So you kind of have to stay in the truck because if you open the door, you could risk breaking the door if you let go.
But a DOW can also be reserved for educational purposes, and that's what Penn State professors Yvette Richardson and Matthew Kumjian did to supplement their radar and mesoscale meteorology courses. Traeger Meyer is the DOW technician and operator who actually drove the Doppler on wheels from Colorado to State College.
So the DOW weighs about 26,000 pounds, that's 13 tons. We've got about 220 gallons of fuel underneath of us, that's diesel. We get 4 miles per gallon, so not the best mileage numbers there, but that means we can go about 800 miles between fill-ups.
Keeping with its educational mission, the DOW has visited local schools and last Saturday was on public display in downtown State College, allowing local residents to climb aboard and play the part of severe weather researcher. In addition, with thunderstorms in central Pennsylvania last Tuesday and a strong cold front last Friday night, Penn State meteorology students actually collected their own DOW data in real time. The DOW will be in State College until Friday, at which time Traeger will start the 1,600-mile drive back to Boulder and another university visit there. The next deployment of the DOW for field research will be next June on the Great Plains as part of a study of nighttime thunderstorms. Paul Knight is up next with our extended forecast.